Hello transcribers, welcome to our channel of transcription training videos. Today we're in a puzzling kind of mood, so we're going to do a crossword of transcription related expressions. If you're new to transcription, then you'll learn some industry vocabulary, and if you're a veteran of transcription, then the test will be to see how quickly you can guess the correct words. Before we start, a very quick word from our sponsor, the FTW Transcriber, about just one of its features. Everyone says the FTW Transcriber has superior audio quality and it's easier to make out dialogue. Well, that's no surprise. Unlike competitor products, the FTW Transcriber doesn't do a compulsory conversion of every file it opens. When you convert a file, it usually loses quality. Here's an original.
This combination of iron and sulfur creates a mineral that can produce a long-lasting spark when struck with another rock or mineral of similar or greater hardness.
And here's the conversion.
This combination of iron and sulfur creates a mineral that can produce a long-lasting spark when struck with another rock or mineral of similar or greater hardness.
That's an exaggerated example, but when you're spending hours transcribing, you don't want the audio quality reduced by conversion at all, because working with muffled audio is exhausting. Just use the FTW Transcriber. Right, let's start. I'm going to say the clue and you have to guess the answer as quickly as possible. If you tape someone speaking, then you have a recording. If a speaker doesn't want to be identified, then we have to respect their confidentiality. I wish every recording had good audio quality. The FTW Transcriber has superior audio playback. It's much harder to make out the words if you listen to them out of context. The speaker was in a cafe, so there was lots of background noise. The client was in a hurry, so the job had a very tight turnaround. They used good equipment, so the recording had a high level of clarity. I identified the speaker because on the screen there was a caption. When there are two speakers in a conversation, it's a dialogue. The best way to check your transcript's quality is to proofread. I took a lot of trouble, not just over the words, but also over the punctuation. By ignoring my phone ringing, I managed to meet the deadline. I used hotkeys because I had forgotten to bring my foot pedal. I made some typos, but luckily they were caught when I did a spell check. My client is very demanding and she expects a high level of accuracy. The client wanted to know exactly what was said, so I transcribed the recording verbatim. I used the FTW Transcriber because it has automatic time codes. What has a keyboard and requires quick fingers? Piano. The speakers were all really impatient and there was a lot of over-talking, i.e. everybody talking at the same time. I was in a noisy environment, so I had to transcribe while listening on my headphones. In the old days, you went into your boss's office with a pen and pad and took dictation. It was hard to understand the French interviewee because he had very poor grammar. And we are done. And that's it. Did you guess all the words before they were shown in full? If you did, then you're doing really well. Anyway, that was just a bit of fun. Next time I'm going to make you work a bit harder. That is all for today. I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Bye for now.